Hey everybody, Barry here again. Who wants to do some sciencing? I know I do. In a little while, the transmission is going to be done. I will be installing Quinn's D1 transbrake, and in the instructions it says go down into first gear, all the way down to the bottom, push the transbrake button, put the gas to the floor, let off, and as soon as it starts moving, shift up into third gear, because that's when you'll get your 1, 2, 3, your automatic shift. If by chance I don't get up into third fast enough and it automatically shifts to second gear with the shifter in D1, the transbrake will activate and bad stuff is going to happen. So I'm going to test it out in Desperado, and right now it has a 4L60. The transmission is cooked, but I still have first and second gear, and that's all I need. So here's Desperado's 4L60 tune, and there is no D1 urban table, so Zach had to go and spend like 2 full days arguing with ChatGPT to make a D1 urban table, and then he ended up making it himself, which is just stellar. So here is that table. This is a table that commands shifts when the shifter is in a certain selection. So right now this 1 to 2 right here is when the shifter is down in the first gear position. Even when you have it in first, it will shift into second. I already have it edited, but below 50% throttle, this whole roll was 27 miles an hour. So then I edited it, made it all 255, so at any throttle position at all, it should never shift. So I'm gonna go and open up that XDF again. So here is my Boost OS tune, of course. So basically, this is just a test, a confirmation that the changes that Zach made are gonna work, and then I can relay that over to the 4L80 because the tables are in the same places, everything is the same. I'll just know that it works before I get in the truck and end up breaking an input shaft or something. All right, so let's go jump in the truck and just drive around for a minute. I don't have a lot of gas and the transmission's cooked, but hey, anything for science. Man, what a gorgeous morning. Wow. Man, you wouldn't believe how bad I miss driving Desperado. It's only been a few weeks and it's already killing me. I haven't heard a turbo spool. I haven't done a 0 to 60 run. All right, old girl. Well, let's see what a cold start sounds like. Woo! Man, I miss the sound of that. Finally got a new laptop so I can actually tune stuff. Man, how cool is that? I'm not dragging around a battery anymore. Let's get some light going. There we go. It's 9 degrees Celsius right now, but it's a beautiful morning. I'll take it. All right, so I have 2 conditions that I want to test before I write the tune, and that is part throttle in D1 and full throttle in D1. Because of course, in reality, I'm not going to be using a transbrake at 30% throttle. What is the point? It's going to be to the boards all the time, and anything over 50% throttle, like we saw, is not going to shift anyway. I just want to make 100% sure that that's the case. Just gonna put my windows down, they're too foggy. Man, I miss driving this truck, my God. Alright, so we're just in drive. Isn't it nuts that I lost 3rd and 4th gear, but the truck still drives perfectly in 1st and 2nd? So I just did a quality check, and with it on half-time zoom, or like fisheye or whatever, it's not really great quality, but I mean, it's nice to see the whole truck anyway. So I'm just gonna go put it down in D1 right now, and we'll see what happens. So transcurrent gear is 1. Oh, not at 27 yet. It's actually not shifting. Okay. So I was definitely at like 30 miles an hour then. My throttle is not very, it's 31%, so oddly enough, it's just not going to shift. We'll see if it goes full throttle shift. I'm sure it won't, but right kilometer it didn't shift, so. Oh yeah, I don't have third gear. I forgot that. I got a gear down. All right, well, oddly enough, it didn't shift at all. Hello there. Why are you blowing the horn at me? What did I do? So, yeah, right now it's in second. Right now it's in first. I was really hoping it was going to shift. It was supposed to. I don't know if it has anything to do with the engine being cold. That's the thing. Let's try it again. So I'm all the way down in first. And we are at... Oh, it shifted into second. Look at that. Okay, all right, that's good. Now we know. Isn't that funny? That's probably because the engine was cold. Oh, now it shifted back down into first on its own. So, yeah, the PCM is doing what it was supposed to do, I guess. Let's try it again. Yep, there's second. Okay, so that's double verified. Back into first. All right, so now we're going to do a floor it test. You can go around, buddy. It'll be okay. Now we'll do a floor it test. Let's see. So, good test. Verified that it will shift at part throttle. It won't shift at full throttle, so really, we already have all the information that we need anyway. Now, this is just verifying all of Zach's hard work now. When I write this tune, and it doesn't shift back into, or up into second, sorry, at part throttle. My endless mess of cords. Got to switch over to the V-Link. Plug that guy in. And where's PCM hammer? Okay, and then we open up PCM hammer. I gotta use PCM hammer for writing. I'm not using HP tuners because we're in Tuner Pro. And that's just writing now. And as soon as that's done, we'll go do another test. Alright, we're back. I just got the tune written. I'm just going to plug in the HP tuner again. I think there is a data logger that I could use that works with the V-Link cord, but I just really like VCM scanner. It's a really good scanner. So I'm just gonna do that, get that log going. Not that I really need it because I'll know if it gets into second anyway. So let's just see what happens. So I'm up at 20 miles an hour. it again, because we already did that. Just to confirm. Alright, and it's not shifted up into second gear. Right now I'm at 30% throttle, and I'm doing definitely 30 miles an hour, 35. So Zach, hell of a good job, man. All of that work, and I could never even, I'll put up a few screenshots here because I could never explain what Zach went through to make this one small change. And the days of hard work that went into making it happen. But 29% throttle, 30 miles an hour, replicated several times. I just put it up in second on my own, so that is absolutely beautiful. Wicked. It kills me that this transmission works absolutely perfect up until second gear. And then watch, put it in drive. Just, yep. I have no gears. It's like it wants to catch for a second, and then the clutches are like, no, please. I didn't know if that was going to be an aggressive downshift. But yeah, all right, so we're done. We got all the information we need. All I need to do is, when I get the 4L80 switched into this, plug that tune in. No worries about it shifting up on its own and probably twisting off a CV axle or an input shaft or something crazy. This is a legitimate transbrake, so it locks first and reverse, and you don't want that at 30 miles an hour. I think that's a bad idea, and my neck probably doesn't want it either. All right, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Well, sciencing today, great success. Absolutely love it when stuff works out like this, and to be able to test and just be part of something that is completely over my head, because to be honest, I have zero idea. I'm starting to kind of get a grasp of what XDFs are and what bin files are and tables that are in the background and parameters and all that stuff. Oh man, it's a lot, and Zach is a really great head at this stuff. So I'm all done for today. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks to my YouTube members, patrons, and subscribers. If you want to check out my Patreon, it's patreon.com/stationroadratrods. YouTube members link is down here. And thanks to Zach for doing all this work for both of us, obviously, because he's got the same truck with the same Boost OS, and he's got a transbrake in it, but never dove into seeing what would happen if he hit the button yet. So the time has come, Zach. Get a video and send it to me. I'm all done. Have a great day, everybody.